running on some chill.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the golden era when they used to shoot on the baseline, that's him, and he does that.
You know, his favorite shot was the pick and pop around the free throw line area, but he's added a three-pointer to his game and now can step back, stretch out the defense. It's stretch 4 to what he is now.
Can you imagine if you would
The Tower of the Americas in Hemisphere Park, reminders of the International Expo San Antonio hosted years back. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche Latina in the NBA. An annual tradition celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Another chapter in this battle for Texas as the Rockets come to San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game, and I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Chalmers in at the 1. Now, here's Fry. 14 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Harden. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
And here's Beasley following the three-pointer by Freak. Beasley outside. It's Ariza on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Fry with the ball. 6 points for him. Down low, Howard with the steal. Harden outside. Lets it go from the wing, and that's off the glass and in. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And a wide open look for Freak. Cans it from downtown.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Harden outside to the inside. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. David West, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Mario Chalmers. The 17-footer. Off the left rim and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And here's Fry for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 12 points for Freak. Rockets trail by 3. There's the pick. It's Harden with the drive. Again, the miss by Harden.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's sent back by Howard. Now, here is Harden, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 6 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
And here's Fry for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Leonard dishes to Fry. Buries the long-range jumper. 15 points in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
And the Spurs with some changes. Daniel Green. Houston leading by 3. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Trevor Booker is out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now Mills. James Harden missing on the 3. Now Fry. Right wing, pulls it up. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Spurs. Now here's Beverly, covered by Mills. And it's Beverly missing.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And here's Fry for 3. Harden with the defensive effort. And for Houston, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The Rockets again can't hit.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Inside, Zeller, and that one is stuffed right through.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat gave them a bit of a boost. He dropped 14 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
And Doris, thank you so much. He couldn't have been much better in that game, could he, GM?
Not at all. He was great. I mean, that's for sure. If he wasn't at his best, he was awfully close.
Guys, he came to compete and win. Let's hope he's got that same attitude, that same energy, that same swag here tonight.
Here's Fry, following the score by Houston. Brewer with the steal. Kicks to Booker. Stops. Pops. Goes back up. Goes up with it again. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
The Spurs making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Fry, good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Harden kicks to Beasley. Screen by Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Aldridge with a screen on Chalmers. Rivers passes to Aldridge. Great open look there.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
The Rockets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And Chalmers kicks to Harden. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Rivers against Chalmers. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Fry for 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.